I am going to Middelburg for one night, which is in the southwest of the Netherlands. This used to be the second most important city. It sounds better in Dutch. Pannenkoekenkerk. Pannenkoekenkerk. Good morning to all my YouTube followers. I am going to Middelburg for one night, which is in the southwest of the Netherlands, because I got invited to a little runway show or local fashion event, which is tomorrow. And I just thought I'm gonna make a weekend trip of it. It's 3.5 hours from where I live. So I was planning to leave early, but unfortunately it's already 11:30 a.m., which means I'm arriving around 3 p.m., which is late and not as intended, but let's go with it.
Zaandam, Amsterdam, Slootwijk, Amsterdam Centraal, Utrecht Centraal, Hertogenbosch, Eindhoven Centraal, Weert, Roermond, Sittard en de eindbestemming is Maastricht. Dames en personeel op deze trein wensen u een hele fijne reis.
I just arrived in the hotel where I'm staying for one night. It's so lovely. And I was not really sure what to expect, even though I saw the pictures, but it's in the middle of the center. It's in a really nice, cute, quiet, peaceful street. It's a bed and breakfast, and they do the breakfast in the garden in the summer. Just to give a little bit of context, there's a woman who is a little bit older than me, and she's been having her own sustainable fashion brand. She makes her own clothes with recycled fabrics. She is joining an event tomorrow where she's gonna tell about what she's doing and show some of her clothes, and I'm one of the models walking for her. I really love her style and her clothes and what she's doing, so I got into contact with her, and that's why I'm here. Look how cute. For anyone that's interested in some history, this used to be the second most important city during the Dutch Golden Age after Amsterdam. It was one of the key cities for what we call the VOC, but I think the translation is the Dutch East India Company, so the trading company, and that's why the architecture and the houses look pretty wealthy. I also found it's often referred to as the second Amsterdam because of the canals and what the houses at the canals look like. Look who we have here. Hey! Oh! Yeah! Oh. I'm usually afraid to touch cats on their stomach because they can bite, but this one is cute. The streets here feel like a maze, but you're always 10 minutes from the center. What I really like about this city is that you have the beach, the center, and nature within 30 minutes distance. though it feels small, there's still quite some students because there's one university here with mostly studies like water management, business, climate, engineering, such things, which kind of fits what I said before. Also, I have been thinking about solo traveling and traveling with other people. Actually, I've been thinking so much lately, like, anyways, off topic. I can only speak for myself, but if I go on a solo trip and it has been a conscious choice to go by myself, the trip is gonna feel really empowering. I feel confident. I feel like it works to build self-trust and to feel like whatever life throws at me, I can handle it. At the same time, if I go on exactly the same trip, but I had to prefer to go with someone else, but I had no one to go with, the same trip is gonna feel really bad. Like, I can sit in a restaurant by myself having dinner and I can really feel bad and awful and lonely because I'm just doing this for lack of other options. I have come to the conclusion that for me it's really about a combination. Preferably, I would have one amazing trip with one amazing person and one amazing solo trip, and then I'm fine for the whole year. Also, who's gonna decide what I'm gonna do with my hair, because it's no longer short, it's not long yet either. I just think it's like this kind of middle length, but I don't know. I'm getting ready for a little evening walk. I'm honestly so embarrassed because I wanted to make a nice video of this, but I have no idea what to say to my camera. So I'm just gonna go. After going here for years, I finally figured out why most of these houses are actually painted in white. Apparently it's called white lime wash and it protects houses against salt, bacteria and moisture from the sea because we are close to the sea. Nice fact. Crazy to realize that there used to live more people here than in The Hague or Utrecht, which are two big cities at the moment. I feel like in the south of the Netherlands or just more the smaller places, there's a lot more trust between people because, as a counterexample, if you go to Amsterdam or where I'm from, if a cafe closes or a flower shop closes, by the end of the day, they will always take all their tables and their chairs and all the flowers will go inside the shop because otherwise it just gets robbed. But here it's just like they just leave everything out and it's just still all there the next day. So that's kind of cute. Apparently locals do call this the pancake church. It sounds better in Dutch. Pannenkoekenkerk. Pannenkoekenkerk. Last but not least, some Dutch quality TV.
Dat is echt waar.
Good morning, I just woke up. I think I'm just going to have a quick breakfast and then rush to check out and head to the center because the event is in the center, but it's in the afternoon, so I'll have some time and I think that's relaxed. When I was young, me and my sister used to make fun of this. Normally you can go even higher up, but at the moment a bird is having a nest, so they have closed the highest floor basically.